So she's no longer gonna be unapologetically herself? Nah, say it ain't so.
Angel Reese has been handed a lifetime suspension from the WNBA. That's right, she's banned for life. And why? Because she believed she could get away with such a serious violation. Well, think again. She thought she could somehow become the next big basketball legend, like Caitlin Clark, but that's not how it works.
And Angel Reese knows a ring is coming.
But here's the twist. Things didn't go as planned. Not even close. Caitlin Clark remains in a league of her own while you're now stuck on the sidelines for good.
That was probably the hardest time of my life, just because I never took a break from basketball and I didn't realize mental health was important.
Believe it or not, Angel, you're not the first player to take this destructive path. Does the name Rashard Lewis ring a bell? Back in 2009, this guy got caught using performance-enhancing drugs, PEDs. He thought he was being slick, but then came the suspension and boom, his career took a major hit. And let's not forget Ojigmayo. He was outright banned from the NBA due to drug use. But guess what? Steroids didn't do him any favors either. These guys bulked up thinking they'd be dunking on everyone, only to end up getting shoved out of the league. And here you are, Angel, following the same old playbook. But it's even worse because, seriously, did you really think steroids would make you the next Caitlin Clark? Let's be real. Even juiced up, you still couldn't reach her level of skill. Caitlin's out here sinking buzzer beaters like it's nothing, while you thought a few injections could close that talent gap. Think again.
We'll give it up to Allen. They're going to give up that shot to her. Reese puts it up. Count the bucket. Body bucket and one for Angel.
May have the best nose for the basketball in the W. Good job staying with their concentration on this finish. Nice tap by Camilla.
Ever since Caitlin Clark hit the scene, you felt the pressure mounting. Meanwhile, Angel, the excitement that once surrounded you began to fade. You were supposed to be the next big WNBA star, but instead, you found yourself living in Caitlin's shadow. She's out there draining threes from way beyond the arc, while you've been struggling just to keep up. So what does someone do when the pressure's too much? When your rival keeps outshining you at every turn? Well, apparently, you turned to steroids, thinking that would level the playing field. Spoiler alert, it didn't.
Degree of difficulty on this catch was big time. I don't know how she got herself shot ready in time, especially
trailing 71-59. Angel Reese, what she got in her. Oh, she draws the contact. Get in there. Count it. Shy Barbie going to work.
One thing that Angel Reese is not going to do, and that's shy away from contact. She doesn't care if it's Nneka Ogwumike or someone from the SEC. She is going right through the chest of her defender.
Here's where your steroid strategy went wrong from the start. But hey, if you're enjoying this video, now's the perfect time to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. See, Caitlin Clark's greatness isn't something you can replicate. You can't just inject some strength and suddenly develop her incredible core vision, clutch ability, or her range that makes defenders look foolish. Those skills come from raw talent and relentless hard work, not from a syringe. Maybe you thought bulking up would make you stronger, faster, and better on defense, but no amount of fake muscle can give you what Caitlin has. She's got a basketball IQ that can't be taught, and spoiler alert, no steroids can buy that either. Caitlin's game is all about finesse, sharp instincts, and unshakable resolve. Meanwhile, you're trying to outmuscle her. Newsflash, basketball isn't just about brute force.
Can't you just say she's doing the Moses Malone? Remember old Moses, one of your favorite big men? He'd get 18 rebounds, 7 of them from his own misses. Come on. But anyway, Jason, this is what we brought up a couple days ago. The aesthetic quality with Angel is simply not there. I'm not saying there's not a value to her game.
If basketball were just about strength, there'd be no need for strategy, plays, or game plans. It's about skill and execution, and Caitlin's got that in spades. She's playing chess while you're out here bench pressing pawns. The hard truth, Angel, is that your drive to be the best led you down a path where cheating seemed like the only option to compete. But it didn't make you a better player. It made you worse. Instead of honing your craft, you opted for shortcuts, and now look where that's landed you. A lifetime suspension from the WNBA. Ouch.
Minnesota Lynx team needed. Snatched her up from Chicago. Here goes Reese penetrating with 6 points to go with her 8 rebounds.
I like when Angel Reese takes it off the bounce. I like her ability, her
Jones blocked by Reese. Gets her own miss. On top, Mabry shuffles it over. Evans for three. Offensive rebound, put back and a foul.
That's what she does. NBA, one of the most prolific.
Did you really think no one would notice? Did you think the WNBA would ignore the fact that you shot up from 0 to 60 in no time? Steroids aren't exactly subtle, Angel. Players who suddenly look like they transformed overnight raise huge red flags. The WNBA isn't naive. They know the signs. And once they caught wind of it, you were done.
And Angel Reese knows a ring is coming.
Now, the WNBA has spoken. You're banned for life. And the headlines are ablaze with the news. And there you are, Angel Reese, left wondering, what now? The answer is clear. There's no coming back from this. Sure, you might try to rebuild your brand elsewhere, maybe overseas or in a less competitive league, but the damage is done. Your name is forever tied to this scandal.
Carter against Horston. We're going to be watching that matchup all night long. Carter does a great job getting by Jordan there. Now on Agumake. Good bounce pass to Reese. Up and in.
Reese trying to seal inside. Reese the shovel. Cardoso to finish. Here's Stewart going to work on Reese. Gets partially blocked by Angel Reese. Reese running the floor. Oh, what a pass! Jonquel Jones on the money to Reese. Big to big.
Pass by Jonquel Jones right over the top. But watch this catch. Wow. There's very little space to catch, corral, and finish.
Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is probably watching all this unfold and smiling. She didn't need steroids. She stuck to the grind, put in the work, and now she's out here shattering records, collecting checks, and cementing her place in basketball history. You tried to cheat the system, Angel, but in the end, it only backfired.
Team foul here for the Aces. Got to get to 5 to be in the bonus. Mabry looking for something, finds Reese. That's something. And Reese trying to make herself available, does on the post. Gets her first field goal to go.
Mobile and Wi-Fi provider of the Chicago Sky. Nothing has been more reliable.
If there's one lesson to take away from this entire mess, it's this: shortcuts never work. You thought steroids were your ticket to glory, but all they earned you was a lifetime suspension. Instead of putting in the work, getting better, and earning your place, you took the easy route, and look where that got you. On the outside, watching as Caitlin Clark continues to dominate, like she was born for it. But here's someone who should have known better and still waded into this chaotic mess. Teresa Witherspoon. That's right, the legendary Teresa Witherspoon. This was a name that once commanded respect in the basketball world. But now it's being dragged into this scandal because she thought it was a good idea to condone, even encourage, Angel Reese's reckless behavior. Let's just say her actions haven't just ruined Angel's career. They've sent shockwaves through the entire WNBA, especially the Chicago Sky, who now find themselves at the heart of an ugly situation.
It's the defenders. Shot blocked from behind by Angel Reese.
Leading scorer tied now with Skylar Diggins-Smith.
Reese, the flip shot with the right hand, no good, but gets her own rebound again, goes through traffic, and scores. Angel Reese. High post to Agumake, flashes, probably shouldn't have put the ball on the deck because there were a lot of hands down there. Here's Allen with it. Back to Harrison. Pump fakes inside. Reese flips it up with the left hand and scores.
Teresa Witherspoon has long been praised for her leadership and mentorship, but somewhere along the way, it seems she lost her way. Maybe she believed Angel was the Chicago Sky's golden ticket back to the top and was willing to do whatever it took to get her there. But now, look where that's put you. Right in the middle of this steroid-fueled disaster.
An inspiring team leader who excelled as a defender and a playmaker, Teresa Witherspoon was the heart and soul of the New York Liberty. She led New York to 4 WNBA Finals appearances, including in 1999 when she pulled off one of the most iconic plays in league history.